enable my microphone. There we go. Now I've enabled my microphone as well. Wonderful. Hello and welcome to yet another wonderful stream of the Coalmint Mountains Railroad. Yeah, need to let Kango know that I am indeed live, so might as well wait on Discord that I am live. There we go. Alright, so once again, I've got Mr. Sheradice in here with me.
Hello. I am in here with Eagle.
Yes, in a voice channel, not in real life in the same room. That would be quite scary.
Depends if you count the closet as the same room.
Don't do this to me. Don't do that to me, man.
Knock knock.
No, 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 no. Anyways, we are on session numero 4 today, and maybe we will even manage to get numero 5 as well. So let's read the description and let's get into it. Tall Order of Call, Part 2. Would you believe that? Continue your noble mission to keep the customers happy as night begins to fall. To aid you in your quest, a helper engine has been coupled to your now considerably heavier train. Alright, sounds like fun. I did the number 3 mission where you had to take the steamer into the coal mine, but I didn't do it in realistic mode for the sake of my own time and performance. Thing is, now session number 2. Sorry, yeah. Part 2 of this is gonna be taking that exact same train downhill.
Yeah, Kango, there's a video of the other part on YouTube.
Yes. Part 1 is on YouTube, part 2 is doing now, and part 3 we're gonna be doing after this. So yeah.
Part 3 is in the mythical, wondrous future.
Also known as in roughly 1 hour. Anyways. Due to a bug in Trainz which may or may not affect you. Damn, is it a threat?
No.
This This session defaults to DCC control mode. If it works for you, please play this session in realistic mode. Thank you. Alright. In realistic mode, you will need to control the helper engine separately. So this is a steam locomotive. Click on the locomotive in your train to control the locomotive, and plus minus will not work. I had no idea plus and minus did something in this game.
Well, plus and minus goes forward and backward along the train. It changes the focus of which car it is. But in older versions of Trainz, it used to also properly change the focus. Like if you had 2 locomotives in a consist, and you press plus or minus to change focus to that locomotive, you would be controlling that locomotive. But then they updated it so that you actually have to click on the locomotive to control it.
I see. Is it a numpad? Plus and minus?
No alpha keys.
Okay, that explains why I've never managed to find that thingy. Find those controls, because the only other plus and minus that I have on my keyboard are used as letters, special characters. So, yeah.
I see.
Always open markers with your little locomotive, coach. Always obey the speed limit. Keep an eye on upcoming speed limit changes. You may only pass a signal displaying the danger aspect to couple to a consist. Okay. While shunting, make sure all junctions in your path are set correctly. No, I will not make sure of any of those. I am getting Discord pings. First, streamer mode. Enable. Thank you.
Did you just said you're getting Discord memes?
Pings. No. Discord memes. That would be fun. Now that your train is built and you have a helper engine, head on down to Gem Creek. I don't know. Where you will meet Gem Creek, okay. where you will need to run around your train before setting out to the Haydon Coalmint to pick up the remaining hopper cars. Oh gosh, I'm going from Coalmint to Coalmine. Oh no. Remember, if you're playing in realistic mode, keep an eye on the locomotive's water and coal levels. If these run out, the locomotive will crawl to a stop as boiler pressure drops. Yeah, okay. Right. I'm kind of scared to attempt this in realistic mode, but hey,
Yeah,
whatever.
it's not easy. It's not easy.
in, in case it starts to fail, I'll just switch to DCC. I'm just gonna do it like that.
Sure.
Alright.
And yeah, remember, with this locomotive, so you've set it at cutoff negative 75% and throttle regulator 20%. That's only for this locomotive. So
Yeah.
yeah.
I see it. Gonna keep
Yeah, multiple
running
unit.
this.
Yeah, multiple unit control is definitely an improvement that diesel locomotives have made.
Oh yes. BP is boiler pressure. Fun.
Uh-huh. Yeah, CS is that there might be cylinders. Yeah, and SC is steam chest, CO water, WA. Well, CO is coal, WA water. EQ is the equalizer, main reservoir, brake cylinder, and train pipe.
Yeah.
Kango says, who's got the chat reading shift today? I think today it's Swidar's turn, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, so Kango says, hey, please let me know when you're live. Yeah, live. Same Discord room. Wait, part 2? Wait. The one where you take the steamer to the coal mine was part 1, not part 3. Oh, gotcha. Oh. You never knew about plus minus? Kango.
No, I have not.
Hello, though. Yes.
Keeping it like this, I'm gonna just casually drive with a singular engine for a while before applying power on the other one as well. Need to get up the hill from here, up here. Okay. Yeah, what? It's the old line. It's rusty. Okay, interesting. Lake. Water. Oh my gosh. Where's the coal mine? Is it that one that I go to? Okay. That's scary to think about.
Wait, what's scary?
To think about just how far I have to take this thing.
Oh. Also, you may want to fill up water before you hit the grade.
Yeah, that.
Kango says, great whistle on this. It's so seasonal. Does the caboose have an interior? I don't believe so, but I could be mistaken.
You are mistaken.
Yeah, good. I'm glad that I'm mistaken in this case.
Okay. How about you doing this wonderful day?
Yeah, doing good.
That's good.
Yes, it is. Kango says, does the bay caboose on the MVR have an interior? Bay window caboose? I think it does. I can't remember this honestly. And then Kango proceeds to laugh hysterically and coughs.
Interesting that I don't have any headlight on the back, considering the fact that I have to reverse for such a long distance.
Yeah, there should be one, but well, the locomotive does not support that feature.
Mm-hmm. Unfortunate.
Yeah. It's also interesting how the navigation marker keeps following on the display at the bottom, like the decouple one.
Yes. Remember on that navigation point, they need to be shown on the bottom as well.
Mm-hmm.
The boiler pressure does not seem to be an issue in this game at all.
Well, as long as you keep cold water up, it really shouldn't be big of an issue. But it's I don't know. It's a setting it up. It was quite finicky because with the original engine specs, it behaved much more realistically, I found, at least what I would assume to be more realistically, where if you would drive it too hard, you would lose boiler pressure, especially on uphills. But then that had, because it was an old engine spec, that had issues with refilling water in coal.
Yeah.
Where you would put the levers all the way up, and yet it wouldn't fill it back up. It wouldn't do anything. And so then I had to switch it out, and yeah, there's the best one that I could find. And with this one, the boiler pressure doesn't seem to be. It seems to be really easy to keep the boiler pressure up, as long as you don't let coal or water drop to nothing. Kang says, haha, UI makes it look like you're braking, but you ain't. And then lever position, I mean, red thingy, lap. Yes. Maybe turn the game audio a bit down, Sliver Giggle. Quite loud compared to Discord. Yeah, I don't know, I don't have the stream audio on.
I see. Yeah, fair enough. Should be better, hopefully. We're gonna turn it a bit further down. Yeah, okay. Oh boy.
Speak?
No,
Come
I
on,
refuse.
Kango.
I refuse to speak. Maybe Sherdas could speak as well.
Why would I ever speak?
I don't know. You seem like the type of person to have a speak. What does that even mean?
Good question.
Hey, good question, a good fella.
Okay, Kango says that's good.
Nice. Boiler pressure is actually lowering on that thing. This one. Let's let it build.
Yeah, I think that's probably mostly due to the coal level having dropped a little bit.
Yeah. Gonna keep the rear one be the pulling force right now. Or the leading engine. This one recovers slightly. As I proceed to give it full power again. I wonder, does adjusting the throttle actually work in this game properly?
What do you mean?
Like it would work in Train Sim.
Adjusting the throttle? What do you mean?
The regulator.
Oh, I think so. To a point, yeah. It's not exactly the same, but I do think so because for the MVR, in my testing of certain sessions, I did notice that if you're going quite fast, if at a certain speed, if you if you open the regulator more, you actually start to slow down, and if you close it, well, the cutoff, I mean, if you start reducing the cutoff, then you actually speed up more. So it does appear to be simulated, although it isn't as obvious as it is in Train Simulator, I would say.
Yeah, okay, I see. Having to constantly jump between the two engines is fun. Gives a bit of a unique challenge.
Yeah. Kango coughs and then says, sorry, just had to get that out and post a link to the MVR official Caboose Bay window interior asset.
Yes. Oh, going uphill now.
Yes, you are.
Did you actually manage to reach 60 miles per hour on this? Do you remember?
I don't know. I don't remember, sorry.
Fair enough.
I mean, because I'm pretty sure that I did, but I'm not sure that if that was with the old engine spec or while I was still messing around with the weight of the train or stuff. I don't know. Sorry.
Alright.
Downloaded 452 times. Whoa, says Kango.
Wow. And that's just a DLS number. Wonder how many people got on the DLC.
Well, wouldn't it be if they download the DLC and it downloads the dependencies? Wouldn't that also count towards the DLS total?
No.
Oh, I see. Also, there are some Greyhound buses over, also some buses on the other side there, some coach buses overlooking the waterfalls on the right.
There are. Oh, they're 3D modeled as well. Nice. The fish bowls.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Though the tires seem rather small on them compared to the
Also, yeah,
wheelbase.
I am on quite a bit of delay.
Frozen water.
Coach buses? No, they're transit buses. Of course, they are transit buses, but they're also coach buses.
Alright. Enough of speeding. There's something fun coming up.
Spoilers! Spoilers, I've not gotten to that part yet. There we go. Okay, speeding.
I don't like that in the middle of the hill you have another 25 just there. It's just lingering there, just staring directly into my soul as it's slowly coming up.
Yeah, that one's a bit tricky.
A bit!
Yes.
Sure. If you say so, sir.
And then Kanga says, but yeah, Slovak Eagle, you could have used the Greyhound of Veracruz or Greyhound Canada assets for the bus at the start of Polaris.
I guess.
The default interior view also is a passenger one, not driver cam. Great sounds too.
Fair enough. I don't even know if that was still the DLS at that time.
I'm pretty sure, yeah, they're really old assets.
Hmm.
And they have an interior. It is, says Kanga.
Okay. I pretty much just went for a vehicle that I knew existed, and I didn't really bother searching for something new when I was making that. Okay. I don't want to flood the fucking compartments.
The boiler, you mean?
Yes, that one.
Yeah, although there aren't really consequences for that in trains and with these locomotives, but probably a good idea anyway.
Yeah. It's hard trying to manage the brakes.
Mm-hmm. That it is.
I'm surviving so far.
So far, yeah. Kang says also that fishbowl model is really old as well. I think it was made as a GTA 4 mod initially, and then was ported to both Midterm Madness 2 and Trainz.
Huh.
Hello, VGR. Yeah, I have to use my laptop's built-in microphone here. That's why I sound a bit different.
Yes.
AKA worse. And hey, I sound even more different IRL.
Who would have thought that? No, seriously, who would have thought that?
Me.
Impossible. Oh, interesting.
That was a fun sequence.
It's a nice bridge asset.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, yoo-hoo, 40 miles per hour, I can go faster. And I see another 25 staring into my soul again.
Well.
Just... Why? Can you not make smooth turns?
Yeah, well, I mean, that's part of the fun.
Uh-huh. It is indeed.
Yeah, I don't think it's the Austin Arch Bridge. I think it is a different bridge, but it looks a bit similar.
I need to make something like this on Century or Mini, where you have to manage a heavy freight train uphill and downhill. It would be nice if this thing braked a bit more, please. Please,
Yeah.
just a nice
It
little
would
tour,
be
you know.
it would be nice. I agree with you there.
It would be very preferable, wouldn't it?
Sure would. Yeah, it's a little radio station there.
I'm not looking at the scenery at all. I don't have the time.
Right. Kang says that's part of the Foon with PH. And then heavy freight on Sea Mini with a Ludmilla or a steamer.
Could do an electric as well. I dare you to try and brake with that. Okay, can you like brake? Please? Please? Wonderfully, please? I beg you? I am very close to get to losing points. And even closer to flying off the tracks. Just, please. Thank you.
You've also got a locomotive brake, an independent brake you can use.
Oh yeah, that's right. Full engage. And this one as well. Good.
Yeah, Kanga says bear. Oh, not this time. I don't think this time.
No bears.
Radio station. Cut off forward! Well, that can actually get you wheel slip, and then the brakes could become less effective.
Funny how I have it on full braking right now, and it's still gaining speed.
Sorry, I couldn't hear a word you said because of the annoying motor guy outside.
Yeah, fair enough. Funny how I have it on full braking, yet it's still speeding up down this hill.
Yep.
I don't know if I like that, sir.
You do.
Do I?
Yes.
The coal is barely going up in these engines, though. The fireman needs to put his back into it as well, not just the legs.
Kang says, make it accelerate to hyperspace.
No.
And then motorbike got nicked again. Also, there is a red signal at the end of this.
Yeah.
Sighting. Yeah.
I've realized that. I hope the junctions are set correctly here. Yes, they are. Good.
Welcome to Gem Creek.
The brakes should release in 3 to 4 business days.
Yeah. I mean, you've got the Independence still on.
Yeah, I know. I'm talking about the other brakes.
Right. Kango says, fireman has to put his bag into it, but then where will he keep his lunch? Or she?
On top of the boiler, of course, to keep it nice and warm.
But the boilers are insulated, though. Probably with asbestos in this time period.
In the stone period? Nice and slow. Nice and slow.
Maybe also add a bit more water while you're at it.
Oh shoot! Didn't even notice that.
What's so funny about asbestos? Says Kango.
That.
Well, and then before that, it says, may have been the first time I've used the curly brackets in chat. Haha.
That's a lot of steamers. Can I take them for additional braking support?
I mean, I think that I'm pretty sure that you've got control over all of these junctions, so technically yes, but that's not how the session's intended to be played. However, it is a possibility.
Hmm.
I mean, the session isn't, as far as I know, I may have forgotten some bit, but as far as I know, the session isn't preventing you from, or is it? Did I think of it and prevent you from doing it?
I don't think so, because I can switch the junctions to that track.
Well, there you go then. Right, Kang says, but they wouldn't carry over to part 3. Consist check? No, not consist check. I would have disabled manual control for those junctions if it were if I wanted to prevent players from taking the locos, I would have disabled manual control.
Hmm. Okay. It's enough water. Let's get more coal into this.
How about the other loco?
Enough water needs more coal. Alright, nice and easy so far.
Kang says, now you're a bit quiet, Eagle.
Oh, I moved out from the microphone a little bit. I'm now closer to it again.
Hold on, did you actually switch your junctions?
I did now.
Good.
Ooh, this is fun so far. Lots of fun.
I'm glad.
Very nerve-wracking as well.
But hey, at least it's daytime and you can see everything.
Knowing what the third session is about, I hate that statement.
Whatever do you mean?
Whatever could I possibly mean?
Kango says fusies. And
A slight miscalculation has happened there.
Oh, did you ever overshoot it?
No.
Hold on, I'm seeing the instant replay. 1 sec. Okay, you really should break a little bit. Hold on. Hold on. No, okay, the first one's part. Okay, surely the second one was no. Okay. No. Okay. Yeah. You've passed it.
Okay,
Wheel
can you
slip.
stop already?
Yeah, wheel slip.
Okay. Oh gosh. Nice and easy. Come on, you can do this.
Yeah, it's still. Maybe put on the sander a bit because it still sees it as wheel slipping.
Nice, good. It's good now.
Oh, okay. You can rest now. There are bears nearby. Oh, sorry. You can't rest now. There are bears nearby. Woof.
Woof.
Now be very careful about coupling.
Yes. I realize that, and I don't know if I like it or hate it. I'm gonna say that I hate it, but whatever. Can actually be reversing with this rear engine.
Did you switch the points?
Yes.
Good.
I did not switch the one behind. I'm just gonna do that out of existential crisis necessities.
Kanga says, yes, be very bearful.
Shut up. Alright. Keep it at beautiful 10 miles per hour. And then we need to do a little chef's kiss to the coupler.
Yeah. Also, you may want to fill them up with water so they've got plenty for the climb.
Oh, yeah. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna do that on all
Well,
of them.
coal and water, to be fair.
Yeah. Good call. Thankfully, I don't need to refill the tenders yet because they are relatively full. Well, they are
Yeah,
full
these
still, so.
yeah these tenders have a lot of space.
Good.
These locos are meant to go long distances.
Good. Very good. Now are they meant to go high distances as well?
Depends how quickly.
Mm-hmm. Alright.
Kango says, Chef Kiss, the ice cold coupler. Now that's what I call a cold date, whatever that means. Remember the points.
Yeah. Bonk.
Kango says, yeah, I said that.
Okay, no speed limit change on there. That's good. So 3% hill, followed by roughly 0.8% hill. I am most worried about the 3% gradient, so gonna gather some speed here while I
Good
can.
plan, good plan.
Isn't it a tunnel? Oh my gosh, that's a tunnel. Okay. Oh, I'm climbing. It's climbing. I did not lose any speed at all there. Damn, that was good.
Great. So Kango says, Eagle, you're still a squitch quiet. Could you turn your volume up a bit more? Paradise and game volumes are good. It's just you who is a bit quiet.
My volume is on maximum. Alright, wait, hold on, is it? Okay, now I've increased it a little bit now. I'm speeding. Nope, wrong lever. Wrong lever!
Hold on, I'll see. 1 second.
Okay. Keep this nice and easy then.
I saw that just now.
Okay, it's a nice little hill, so I'm just gonna leave this guy for now. Oh my gosh, water is almost at 100. Gonna extinguish the engine there. Don't want that.
Well, you're not gonna extinguish the engine. You'd make the cylinders blow up.
Thankfully I'm in the front engine. I'm covered by this massive tender, right?
Well, the cylinders, not the boiler.
Yes, I know.
Because because if you overfill the boiler, because the valve that lets steam out of the boiler to the cylinders is in the top in the dome, and so if you fill up the boiler too much with water, then liquid water goes into that valve through those pipes and gets sent into the cylinders, which of course into the pistons, which isn't compressible, and so then the pistons will just blow up.
Yeah.
Kango says, this is like the Polar Express AU, where it's a freight train instead of passengers.
Yes. Alright, this engine is nice and resting. A lot of coal and it's got a lot of water. I'm gonna still fill up the coal more. What about you? You have a lot of water and you need more coal. Actually.
Also, I heard you liked horseshoe curves.
I mean, I realize that's gonna be here, but Not that I particularly like them over any type of other curves or not, so can't tell you that.
VGR says, liquids are incompressible, so you will explode. And then Kango says, how much liquid water needs to go in there for it to explode? Would one drop suffice? That depends entirely on the size and force of the cylinders and pistons.
You have 1 metric cube of water and you have 1 metric cube of fire. Will the water evaporate or will the fire extinguish?
Well, define fire.
Orange,
Like, is it
hot.
like when you say fire, do you mean like a 1 metric cube of coal that's on fire, or do you mean if you could collect and like temporarily freeze burning molecules
Like
so that are
actual
combining?
fire, the fire part, not the fuel part, the fire.
Okay. So you mean gases that are currently
Yeah.
in the process of
Yeah.
oxidization, of rapid oxidization.
Yeah.
If you get well, I would say that the metric cube of hot gases that are currently getting hotter because they're rapidly oxidizing would probably create more pressure, so it would probably explode and drift upwards because it's hot, and then the water would just slosh down onto the floor. That's what I would think would happen.
Okay, fair enough. I need someone who doesn't have basic physics principles in their head by default to answer this.
I shall name no names.
Why do I feel like you just looked at Kango for some reason?
I didn't.
How will we know?
Also, Kang says, yeah? Ah, snow! Orange hot, so a citrus surprise flambe? You cannot freeze fire particles. Yeah, I meant freeze in, like, temporarily freeze. Like, you put you stop the processes that's going on there so that you could accumulate a cube of fire at all. And then you resume time, and then it continues going. Like if you press pause, that's what I meant. Slosh. Because to do that, you would need to bring them to less than 100 Kelvin. I can confirm Sharadice didn't. Though what I cannot confirm is whether he looked at my username in Twitch chat. I probably didn't.
No, he did not. Ooh, bridge.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I've been here before. Can't quite put my finger on it. Also snow.
Do people use Kelvin still? Yeah, of course.
Scientific people use Kelvin.
Yeah, well, the thing is, Kelvin, Kelvin still uses the same increments of temperature measurement as Celsius does.
Yes.
But Kelvin starts at absolute zero. So 0 Kelvin means no heat energy whatsoever. So no vibrational energy, no heat energy whatsoever, and then it goes up from there.
Yeah.
Whereas,
how much was that? Minus 297?
Sounds right. I don't remember the exact thing. Man, who is getting murdered in the background? Nobody. Nobody.
Sharadice, open the basement.
What do you mean? I have no basement.
Open the attic.
I've never opened the attic.
Open the fridge.
I already opened the fridge today.
Damn. Okay, never mind.
But no, there's a green space outside with youthful people on it,
Uh-huh.
and they are a bit noisy.
Youthful people on
Mm-hmm.
it.
On the grassy area, yes.
Yeah.
I hear screams.
The
Mm-hmm.
prostitute is on the
Zero.
bridge. This feels like a trigger for a bridge collapse, if anything.
What do you mean?
What do you think? If, like, when I finish Germany and connect it up with the main route, what do you think? How many scenarios will I be able to finish in time before releasing the route?
Ah. Hmm.
Or in other
When's
words, how many scenarios do you think N3V will allow me to put in that Zack will have time to go through?
Well, I don't know how much time is available.
Yeah, me neither.
I mean, you mean specifically for Germany? Sessions for Germany?
No, the entire route.
The entire route. Oh. Well, let's see. How many areas are there? Are there going to be 4 or 5 areas?
Yeah.
Um. Well, maybe. Maybe like 20 sessions? So that'll be like 4 sessions per area ish.
20 sessions is what I've done for 3 areas.
Ah, well then, you're done. No more work needed.
Oh my gosh. I feel like there's an unlimited amount of session potential
Hmm.
on Central Europe. Oh my
Yeah,
gosh, the
if you've
water
got
pipes are full.
yeah, having a network allows for so many more sessions and combinations and things than
Uh-huh.
having a singular linear line does.
Yeah,
Is that is
absolutely.
that is that redundant? Saying a linear line
Mm, what do you
because
mean?
linear means line-like, as in
Um,
a straight
I...
thing.
No, it's not. Because even in game development, you have what is called linear levels.
Mm-hmm. So that your
So,
progression is like a line. You
yeah.
don't branch. It's a line. Anyway, chat. Um, 0K is absolutely unbearable. Like outer space? No,
Not even
no,
that, no.
no. I mean, even if you went to the coldest natural place in the universe, which I believe to be the center of Nebula, where I think that's the coldest natural places that have been discovered, it still isn't absolute zero, because for there to be absolute zero, you could not have any amount of radiation or friction or any energy stored in a particle. You couldn't have any of that. And even if you did have that, to be able to measure it, you would have to interact with it, thereby imparting energy, thereby bringing it above absolute zero. So even if you did somehow have something that has absolutely no energy in it, no temperature, then you could never measure it. And then Kango says, I literally do not have a basement either. Mind the red signal. And then, because that would mean absolutely zero movement of molecules, which is impossible due to the principles of thermodynamics.
The thermodynamics of principles.
You mean like school principles, or?
I don't know, you said principles.
No, it's VGR who said it.
Oh, but you read it.
Yeah. No, Twitch.
No Twitch.
Then Kanga says, the local canine youth likes to frolic on the green with their human companions. Yes. Linear line.
I did not read that last message.
Hmm?
The message at the end disappeared before I was able to read it, and the ending popped
Oh,
up.
you made it. We actually tell you what. You could just go edit the session in Surveyor and then see what the message says.
I guess I can, yeah. I'm gonna
I
discover
mean,
the
it
horrific
basically.
stuff that you've done regarding to scripting in here.
Hey, the session worked. Okay.
Barely. Oh my
Okay.
gosh.
How many bears did you find?
Yeah, what is that? Obsolete. This rule no longer provides any function. But yeah. No, just kidding. Okay. Wait for derailment. Okay. Speeding check. Navigation point to be visited. There we go. Yeah. Okay. You made it. We were starting to get worried. What do you mean? So the remaining coal hoppers have been coupled up, and your train has been rebuilt. You will have just one more leg to go. Session completed. Continued in part 3. Alright.
Mm-hmm. Kango says, "Hold on, I'll get it. Tag to Eagle, but it's kind of covered." Yeah, Kango took a screenshot, but you already read it.
Ah. Yeah. I see. I see the ping now. The ping pong. Thank you, Kango. Alright, what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop the stream here for 5 seconds, change the name, and then start it again so that I can have it as 2 separate videos without having to edit anything. See
Bye
you in
bye,
5
everybody.
seconds.
See you in a moment.